at 19 years old, I was ready for a family. And went out to the military, and the chick cheated on me while I was at basic training.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was, once me and her cut it off, I was like, no, it's time to be a hoe.
Oh, my gosh, bro.
I'm slanging and thanging all across Korea.
Oh, my gosh, bro.
What's going on, family? I know we all been through something, and some of us still probably going through, but we should never allow that to stop our creativity and our expression for passion. Welcome to YoungMinded, the podcast, where we dive into the world of faith, creativity, and entrepreneurship, all the while navigating the highs and lows of this life. So whether you're a dreamer or a doer or somewhere in between, allow us to inspire you and uplift you with our stories to spark your passion. So sit back, relax, and let's get young-minded.
Hey, what's going on, family? Welcome back to episode number 4 of YoungMinded, the podcast. And honestly, today, I'm excited about this episode. One of my old homies, and I'm going to tell y'all about this, but let me tell you, the guy, he say it's not a podcast. I'm going to call it a podcast. He's the host of Taylor Eats. He's the photographer of Tailor Made Images and the creative of Tailored to Create.
Yeah,
I got the main man, Joshua Taylor. What's going on, brother?
Hey, man. It's a pleasure
Man,
to be
good
here,
to
man.
have you here, man.
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited, man.
Yes, sir. How's life been treating you?
Man, life's been treating me good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. It's
What
been
you
treating me
into?
Well, it's like you said, man. I'm doing some of everything, bro. So
You're a busybody.
Yeah, no, for sure. I got to, bro.
You're a busybody. I'm always seeing you. You constantly got something going on.
Got to, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the only way to really grow, bro. Is just kind of put all your talents, elsewhere. Try to see what works, man. So I feel like our life is just kind of a pond, and I'm just putting my rod in, and I'm just fishing, bro.
Man, I'm telling y'all. So, how I met this dude. You remember how we met?
Yeah. You can tell the story, though.
So I remember I was doing a photo shoot at TSU, Tennessee State University, and I'm doing these photos, and then they got this little kid come up to me. I look at him, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he in college, so I'm looking.
For sure.
I'm like some little kid, but he just came up and he was just firing off the questions.
Yeah.
He was just firing off the questions, and I instantly could tell right then. I was like, dang,
You in the middle of shooting everything.
right.
I was like, hey, man,
but you know what, though? I kind of pride myself on spreading my knowledge.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And like teaching folks what I know. I know it. We get, especially in the industry that we in, like photographers.
Yeah.
Man, there's been so many times I done reached out to a photographer, and I'm like, hey, bro, man, I like how you do. What kind of camera that is, or what kind of lens that is, or something, man. They open that message, that leave on red.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So I love, you know what I mean, teaching what I know, sharing what I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I remember he came up asking his questions, and he was like, all right, man, I got to get to class.
Yeah.
I got to get to class, man. And, hey, he was gone. I remember we switched informations that day and been locked in.
Ever since, bro.
Been locked in. I remember the waterfalls. You remember?
Yeah, we did the waterfall shoot.
I did a little photographers meetup.
Yeah.
And my man right here came up to the waterfall, and
That was hard. Yeah.
Did you bring any models with you?
I think I did. I forgot. I think I brought. Did I?
I don't know.
Actually, I don't think I did. I think I think you wanted me to tag along, and I was like, let's do it.
Yeah, man.
So yeah. I think it was 2 other models that came. No, 3. It was 3 models that was there, and so we just kind of had fun, man.
Yeah. You still shooting photography?
No, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm still shooting, man. I think I'm taking the approach now to where I'm kind of building a team now. So now I'm turning it kind of like what you're doing. I'm turning it more so into a production company. So like the setup that I've been watching you have, bro, and just kind of moving forward. I'm just trying to have like more of a team aspect involved to where Tailor Made Images is all about not just photography, but video production as well. So anything production related, Tailor Made Images can do. You know what I'm
Got you.
saying? Yeah. So
Got you.
that's the direction we're going down now. I'm still doing photo shoots by myself right now. And I got like a team. Like I got like a drone pilot on my team. I also got a videographer as well to tackle bigger projects. So, you know, right now I'm just kind of still slowly building out this system, you know, that I could give for the clients.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's been some challenges you've been running into as far as like building this whole team out?
Man, I'm trying to figure out where to start, bro. So I say recently, probably just trying to find serious people. That's the biggest thing, bro.
I already know it.
Yeah.
I already know it.
Yeah,
Boy.
trying to find serious people, man.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing, because it's like a lot of people, obviously, like, what I'm trying to say, they don't have the same type of grit that you have when it comes to building your own brand. You know what I'm saying? And I value collaborations. I believe that as artists, as business owners, we all need to try to find some way to collaborate, because there's money out there for every single one of us to make, you know? So trying to find people that wants to take it serious enough to where they want to make some money, but also be okay with maybe like sacrificing the money at the forefront to like really just put in the time, and then like really that time is going to, you know, quadruple to money eventually, to the money you're really trying to make.
Yeah, because people don't understand the type of money that a creative have to put up just up front.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like cameras ain't cheap. And just so y'all know, lenses don't come with cameras.
Yeah.
Not the ones that we use, at least.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And sometimes them doggone lenses, they cost just about as much as the camera do.
If not more.
For real. You know what I mean? So I definitely get that, man. So I'm always seeing you posting, man. You got your skits that you post.
Yeah.
You have Taylor Eats that you post, and we're gonna get into that.
Okay.
But I think I seen a photo shoot of like where you did a graduation shoot at the Parthenon out there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So where do you find the time? Like how do you manage your time to keep all of this stuff going and to like stay consistent?
Yeah. Man, my schedule is pretty busy, I would say. Like I'm as of right now, like I said, I'm still doing it by myself right now.
Yeah.
So I think I'm real big on scheduling. You know, everything you just gotta be scheduled, bro. So my daily schedule is basically, let's say if I got a photo shoot, you know, I do the photo shoot, take photos of the clients and everything like that, and then afterwards, I try to treat my business now kind of like Amazon, right? So the reason why I say that is because Amazon, they get their package to the, you know, customers quick. So now I think I developed the mindset of trying to knock out the photos as quickly as possible, but efficiently, you know, and like still have good quality, and take those photos. And then as soon as I finish with them, I want to say maybe in about a day or two, try to have at least about a 48-hour turnaround time. And I just try to knock it out like that. So in the midst of me editing the photos, I guess like maybe the same day I may still make some content here and there.
Yeah.
It just kind of depends. Like, yeah, it's so much, bro. It's really so much.
Because I know me personally, I have trouble with that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, look, what you want my focus on? You want me to pay attention to these photos?
Yeah.
Or you want me to do a video? Because I'm only doing one at a time.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so hard for me. And then to find the energy to be funny in my spare time.
Yeah.
Like, sure. How, like, okay, so tell me, let's back it up. Let's back it up way from the beginning. Okay. Where are you from originally?
From Memphis.
Memphis.
I'm from Memphis.
Y'all thuggy out in Memphis.
All right.
Y'all no crewing, huh?
It's rough, you know. It's rough.
Hey,
that's why I'm here in Nashville. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
So, what was your childhood like? Well, like, did you have this type of drive as a kid, or is this just something that you developed along the way?
Okay, so I think I always had the drive, but let me take a step back. So, as a kid, I wasn't able to really Really, I grew up in a strict household.
Yeah.
So, my dad was real strict, and I honestly wasn't able to do a lot of things, bro. Like, it was just, my dad was just a very simple man, kind of like a picket fence type of person, so he just believed in working a 9 to 5, going home, cutting the yard, stuff like that. And I grew up in that lifestyle, and I realized like that's something I didn't want to do. So I want to say around 12, when I was 12 years old, Vine came out. And that's when I started to
do it for the Vine. I ain't gonna do it.
So I started to get really comfortable with just being more of a creative side, just testing that side out.
Yeah.
And so, I was kind of making some videos on Vine. And, like I said, my dad was super strict. So he felt like, oh, you're a kid. It's a dangerous world out there. You can't really not grow, but you can't really do what you want to do until you turn 18.
Yeah.
It's kind of, yeah, that's kind of how my dad was. So I was just under his watchful eye for a while, but I still was, kind of going behind his back, making some videos, stuff like that, So, that's when I first started to test out my creative spirit. And I guess that drive came from me wanting more from myself and me wanting to just kind of get out of Memphis and understand what more I can do. Because I was aware that my dad definitely kind of put me in a bubble. And I was just, just trying to get out that bubble so much that I guess that's where the drive came from.
I got you. So, living under this strict household, and I wasn't necessarily saying being suppressed, but kind of being suppressed in a way.
I think it was for sure suppression. I call it like I said.
I was a sheltered kid.
But
Yeah,
I was for sure sheltered.
And I know my mom, she's kind of like that now, and I'm having to explain that because my little brother, I don't know if you ever heard of him. I know he's big on TikTok, Key Drummer Boy. And
that name sounds so familiar.
And so the guy Curvo or something like that.
Yeah.
Dark skinned Haitian dude. You're in the high voice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So him and my brothers are best friends.
Wow.
Yeah. So they kind of they started doing all this stuff together. You know what I mean? So my mama, of course, she's expecting him to get this 9 to 5 job, and she wants him to have something secure, something locked in, that you can go clock in, clock out, know that you're getting your money on the 1st and the 15th.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to tell her, like, hey, that's not really the world that we really live in now, because guys his age is all they got to do is just pretty much just live on camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just post, and you go viral, and you can take off from there. Have you been viral yet?
Oh, yeah. My first viral post happened last June, actually.
Yeah?
Back it up. Happened on Facebook in January of last year.
Okay.
Yeah, January 2023. I hit like 4.5 million views on Facebook.
Yeah.
I forgot what I even posted. It was some crazy video, bro.
Yeah.
I was reacting to some cat, some disabled cat. And I was just being silly, bro. So that went crazy. Yeah. And then I got a check from Facebook, and then that's what opened my eyes up. I was like, this is finally happening. Like, I can really do this. When I first got that check, I was like, yeah, bro, I can do this for a living for sure.
That's what's up. So are you monetized on all platforms?
Yeah. I'm monetized on, except YouTube. Right now I'm posting on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. So TikTok and Facebook, I'm monetized on that. So YouTube, I just started posting like summer of last year. So I'm still not monetized on YouTube yet, because takes a little while to get monetized on. But Facebook is probably paying more, and then TikTok gives you more views, but Facebook gives you more money, for sure.
Y'all heard what he said?
Yeah.
That's your camera right there. Tell your camera. Let them know.
All right, so Facebook gives you more money, TikTok gives you more views.
How can you leverage this stuff? Like, how are you able to leverage one platform to the next platform?
Okay. I'm gonna preface it by saying I'm still new to this, y'all. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm still new to this, so by no means I'm not a celebrity yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like
Y'all heard that?
Yeah. y'all can see me on the big screen, man. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking to the atmosphere.
For sure, man. You can sing. You got vocals, brother.
You do too. Yeah. I heard you kind of. I never knew you sang.
Yeah, I was a church boy, man. Yeah,
same. But so in the military, and you could actually see that picture right there.
Okay, I see it. Dang.
That was my job in the Army. I was a singer.
Wow.
Yeah,
real?
like literally, that was my job. I wake up, we go do PT, go get dressed, go get showered up and do all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Come back to work and work on music.
Dang.
All day.
That's dope, bro.
So it was cool until them heifers tried to mess me up in my career.
Yeah. That's how they be, bro.
Shout out to the U.S. Army.
Yeah. Where we live.
I know some other veterans. They know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Oh, the leveraging.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. So, how I leverage the platform is basically TikTok. The audience is a little different. Facebook has a bit of an older audience. That's one thing I realized through trial and error, pretty much. So, what I do is on TikTok, I post a lot of my silly videos. More so like short form videos, just just to kind of appeal to a younger crowd, because I know that's probably what's gonna get the views. So I think I'm probably able to be more in tune with my childish side, on TikTok. And so and then on Facebook, I still post the same thing, the same types of videos, but I may make them like a little bit longer. I try to post a lot of relatable content on Facebook. So more so like on Facebook, I'd post a long form video that doesn't really have any cuts in it, that doesn't have, it's not that heavily edited.
Yeah, so more intimate videos.
More intimate. Kind of like Country Rain.
Yeah.
He does the skits. Yeah, so Facebook is more so for skits, and then I say TikTok is more so just for the little silly short videos.
Sure. Got you.
Yeah.
Man, I know we just went viral not too long ago.
I saw that. Congrats, by the way, man.
Thank you, man.
Congrats.
I didn't even try.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I know folks, they were like, man, go with it. Keep going. Yeah. And already done I already done did the TikTok fade. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because honestly, so answer me this. How are you able to, I guess, wake up and have this much energy and just where you could, like, is it all genuine? Like, do you really be this happy and this jokey when you wake up, or is some of this stuff like, man, I gotta be happy. I gotta film today, so I gotta do what I gotta do. Like, what's the mindset behind that?
I think that you just gotta have it, bro. At the end of the day, it comes from gratitude.
Yeah,
knowing where I come from, and it's so much I've been through, man. But knowing where I come from and the blessings that I have now in my life, I know it could always be worse. So I think that I wake up, like my routine is I wake up in the morning, maybe around like sometimes 6, maybe 7. I've been waking up a little later recently, man. But I got affirmations on my mirror, so I'm real big on affirmations, bro. I got affirmations basically everywhere in my house. I got on top of my bed on my ceiling. I used to work at Amazon, right? So I used to sling packages, bro. It's crazy, bro. I used to sling packages, and no matter what type of weather, that's what I used to do, right?
Yeah.
And then I got like a little paper that says, "You used to work at Amazon. You have no reason to complain." And so
that's tough, though.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. So stuff like that, man. I think I just reaffirm gratitude, bro. And I know how goal oriented I am. Like even when I first met you, that's the same Josh. You know what I'm saying? That's the same person, man. So that hasn't really changed. So I guess it's just in me. It's just in me, bro. Just to be grateful and just to be happy. I'm always a happy person. I think that's always something that I pride myself on being. You know, I'm able to connect with people and stuff like that. So it got me here, bro. You know
I got you. And now I don't want to break the happiness, but are there any kind of mental struggles or any kind of, do you ever have any issues with mental health that you have to deal with?
For sure. recently, it's probably been losing people. You know what I'm saying? I think I was actually thinking about this yesterday, bro. It's so many people that, aside from people like, suicidal thoughts and everything like that that people have, I think that on the daily routine of life, I've realized that it's so easy to, it's so easy for you to just clock out like that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be a car accident, you get shot. It could just be something crazy, bro. So I think that's something that kind of affects me. It affected me more when I was younger, but now that I'm older, it still affects me, but I'm able to bounce back a little quicker now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something that kind of sometimes gets me in those spaces of like, dang, it's hard out here. I'm trying to make it, but I think as a creative, and you probably can relate to this, I feel like it's a two-way street. Because one time you may feel like I need to grind.
Yeah.
And then you may experience like, a death of a loved one, and that hits you heavy. And then the other part of you is telling you like, okay, I need to grind, but also, I've heard this before, smell the flowers along the way. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's something that kind of gets me in that mental space. Like, how much do I need to work, and how much do I need to smell the flowers as well? Yeah. I don't want to get distracted from the goal, but at the same time, I don't want to miss out on the journey, I don't want to miss out on the journey while I'm trying to get to my destination. You know what I'm saying?
And I know that for me, that was something that I ended up running into that I actually just realized a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like if you go on my XL Images Instagram, I have, so that's what, 6, because it's what, three photos across or something like that. So it's 2 rows of photos and videos or something, but the last pictures that I really posted was of my older brother. Yeah. And my older brother, he passed away in 2022. And I realized, it was like, dang, I really haven't posted photos like that for real. And I didn't realize that even his death, you know what I mean? Me and my brother, we had a strange dynamic, you know what I mean? We started off pretty rough. Life was pretty rough. For me, as a little brother, life was pretty rough, you know what I mean? But growing up, maturing and forgiving, going past, and moving on from all the childhood traumas, you know what I mean? Me and my guy, we locked in. We really locked in before he passed away. But once he passed away, it was like, it was so many mixed emotions or whatever, but I didn't realize that I had lost my motivation to really shoot like that for real.
Yeah, that's a real
and
thing.
didn't really even notice it until, you know what I mean, as I say, I was going on my, because I go and push so much onto my XL Productions page now that I don't really even go to my XL Images page unless my wife's sending me a message and it'd be some little videos or something. Let me tell y'all something. Sending videos, that's a love language now.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know who this for, but send somebody a good video. Somebody needs a cheer up.
It helps.
You know what I mean?
It really does, bro. Yeah, me and my girl, man, we do that all the time, bro. We just send videos to each other that we may see on our timeline, something that's relatable. Cause I feel like a lot of times you may not be able to communicate what you're trying to get off your chest, and that's okay, But if you find a video with someone that's able to communicate that better, send it off to them. You know what I'm saying?
So how is that, having love, having a significant other, working in this type of industry? You know, I know for me, I had to slow down with photography because I was a pretty cold photographer.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
A lot of these females around here, they just wanted to take a certain type of photo. Yeah. And I was like, I'm married now. I can't do this. Yeah. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing naked. All right. It wasn't nothing naked. Now, they was close, but it wasn't. It wasn't. But I'm just saying, it was like, so how is that for you? What's your experiences, having to balance love and still be relevant on social media?
Man, okay. Whew. So much.
Oh, we coming with the questions.
Yeah, it's so much, man. I guess I'm trying to, in my head, I'm trying to not to be in my head so much because I'm thinking about the time frame right now, but also I like to talk. You know
man, talk, brother. We got time, man.
Okay. Say no more.
Because I'm saying, when I first met you, I remember somebody.
Yeah.
And then it was like,
you probably
where they been? But then it was like, 1 + 1 is 2.
Yeah.
2 + 2 is 4.
Yeah.
Put them together and you got your answer.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? But then, so how is that, man?
Okay. I'm in a new relationship now. I've been with her for a year and some months now, man. That's been treating me good, for sure. I think when we met, I was in a toxic relationship for sure. Because we did a few jobs together.
The fashion show?
I was just about to say that fashion show.
I remember the fashion show.
Yeah. So basically, you remember me being with her all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and I was like, it seemed like a interesting. I could say that an interesting dynamic. I could tell both of y'all were like super ambitious, and like both of y'all was like trying to make it somewhere.
Yeah.
But as I say, they did the TikTok fade.
No, yeah, we did. We did it. We did it tough, bro. I think that my past relationship, basically, I'm not gonna go too much into it.
Yeah, no. We don't. Don't put your business out.
No, for sure. No, but I'll say this though. I guess we had our issues was we got together during the growth phase in our early 20s. So I would say like in your early 20s, man, you just trying to make stuff work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think we both loved each other for sure. But when things move so quickly, it's hard for you to really you see your partner as more so of y'all on a lifeboat together. If that makes sense. So but y'all both in a lifeboat together, is y'all two against the world. So y'all love each other so much that y'all don't really look past that to think about the inner work that y'all both got to do. Like, are we really good for each other? Like, y'all got to ask ask ourselves those questions. Like, what healing have I done? What healing has she done? For this to really work. And
especially a lot of young folks below 30, they just don't think like that yet.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So I could imagine what that'll be like.
Yeah.
Because I don't even remember too many. I could remember a couple relationships when I was in my 20s, but I was military. So I was over the water, in South Korea trying to make something work in Texas. Sure. Trying to make something work in Miami. You see what I'm saying? So it was like I tried it. But it was like I had to weigh the options, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would love to love. I would love to experience love and see what that feel like.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm trying to make it in the world right now.
Yeah.
So I know, and I'm talking about me in my 20s. It was like, which do I want to do? Do I want to, you know what I mean? Do we want to try to make this love thing work, or do we try to? And honestly, who I was ready for a family at 19.
Sheesh.
At 19 years old, I was ready for a family, and went out to the military, and the chick cheated on me while I was at basic training.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it was once me and her cut it off, I was like, no, it's time to be a hoe.
Oh gosh, bro!
I'm slanging and thanging all across Korea.
Oh my gosh, bro!
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my situation was trauma bonding. Trauma bonding is a real thing. And for the people that's watching, y'all, trauma bonding is a real thing. Trust me. We
explain to me what's trauma bonding.
So we got together and
trauma bonding.
Yep.
Got you. Just click.
Yeah,
but explain it to them so for those who don't know.
Man, we when we first got together, life happened. A lot of life just had it was crazy, bro. And we immediately got into hardship. as soon as like literally the first 3 months of us dating. Things moved so quickly. Certain things we weren't expecting to happen. And then I decided to drop out of school in 2020 is when I actually dropped out. So 2020 is when I dropped out. I think we was homeless for some time. And so she was pregnant at the time as well.
Really?
Yeah, all this happened in the span of like 4 months.
Wow.
So now it's just like, we just got each other. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't expecting this at all, but it just happened. So, like I was saying before, you don't really, I don't know, you just, it's kind of just you and her against the world. You know what I'm saying? You and your partner against the world, and some things you just can't control. So I think because of that mindset that we had, we moved so quickly, we weren't able to do like the inner healing work. You know what I'm saying? So being homeless, and then, our situation with the, child and all that stuff, bro, that was a lot that happened. That was a lot. So I kind of ducked off for a while. I was still doing photography, but there was a point in time where I kind of stopped posting as much because I'm trying to figure out how to, just try to raise money, get money, stuff like that, bro. So I just kind of locked in. So all this stuff happened at one time, and we wasn't able to really just do that inner work. And I think ultimately at the end, when we tried to grow, we had goals. We've always been ambitious, right? But our goal was, once we get past this phase and we really start to elevate, we're going to be fine. But truth be told, that's not how it always works.
No, because tomorrow still got to happen.
No, for sure.
And we still got to get over and still got to get past tomorrow.
Yeah.
And sometimes tomorrow going to be up.
Yeah. So she ultimately, it was hard to move past what happened initially. Like, yeah, it was hard to move past like the being homeless part and everything like that. And she only saw me for who I was back then. And ultimately I kind of did too as well. And once you evolve and your mindset is different, obviously we're both supposed to elevate together, right? Yeah. But it's kind of hard when you only see that person based on who they were a few years prior to that. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately I think that's kind of what ended things pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But that's like trauma bonding right there, man. Not doing the healing, the inner work, and just thinking that this is my partner, it's just me, her against the world, no one else matters. That's a wrong mindset to have, bro. Wrong mindset.
Man, well, that mindset is going to become relevant once you get into your 30s and 40s.
Yeah, it's going to become relevant?
Yeah. Because I'm telling you, man, right now, it's me and my wife against the world. Because one thing that I can say now is my biggest enemy is my inner me. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
My biggest competitor that I got to fight is me.
Yeah.
And if I don't lock in, and this is the honest to God truth, if I don't lock in to what God has given me through my wife, I'm going to be playing, having a replay, playing the last episode, because I've divorced before.
Yeah. And
it ain't fun.
Yeah.
People, y'all think a breakup hurts.
Yeah, I pray
you know what I mean?
That, bro.
So yeah, it's definitely, but it's overcoming this trauma bonding. You know what I mean? And really just being able to train your mind, train your mental on, you know what I mean? Like how to handle stuff, how to be more aware in your love. Because one guy, he called me emotionally intelligent. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm not even sure what that means.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But me, I call myself aware of myself. I understand my feelings.
Yeah.
I understand how I think, why I would feel some way, how to make it worse and how to make it better. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The best way for me, the best way to get on my good side, leave me alone. Yeah. You know what I mean? But me, I have PTSD, I have anxiety and all of that stuff from military. So there's some things that I still have to work on in my marriage, in my relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's not anything trauma related, you know, but sometimes over little stuff. When my body or my mind tell me it's ready to go, hey, it's time to go. And it's you know what I mean? It's never that, or it never should be that, you know what I mean, inside your relationship or whatever. So so let's switch gears, man. Taylor Eats.
Taylor Eats, bro.
Taylor Eats, you're doing some stuff over there, man.
Yeah.
So what made you get into Taylor Eats and hosting?
Yeah.
What do you call it? If it's not a podcast, what do you call it?
I call it a show. Taylor Eats Show. I think it's
a show.
Yeah, a show is different from a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say, like, the reason why I call it a show is just because I'm trying to have more. So I'm trying to combine. Imagine, have you seen the show called Hot Ones?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm trying to give it that type of feel.
Got you.
Also, like a late night talk show type vibe. So I'm trying to combine that concept, you know what I'm saying, like together.
That's dope.
Yeah, so like I started season 1 March 1st of 2023.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to do Taylor Eats, always, bro, for years, man. And I guess literally post breakup, I was just like, man, let me just do it. You know what I'm saying? I had that mindset, so I just got to it and I just did it. Started filming stuff on my own. You know, brought some people on. I was like, hey, you know, I got a show called Taylor Eats. Let's do it. You know, told them the concept and everything like that. Got my logo done. And so
I like the logo, man. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all this guy's logo.
Crazy.
The dude's logo. Like, matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all a little clip.
I gotta take the small bite first. It's hidden already. God damn it. I made a mistake. This is hot, bro. How do you do this?
I'm really from here, like.
What does that mean? That has nothing to do with your level of spiciness, bro.
No, I'm saying I was born in Baptist, like. When they do the teething thing, they put a little bit of hot chicken on it.
What were y'all eating, bro? I see y'all just eating. Was it Slim and Huskies or something that was super hot?
It was this place called, shout out to Music City Gyros. That's the spot.
Okay, yeah, man. I'm it's very entertaining. Like they do have a pretty good, you know what I mean, like a pretty good vibe over there when you go and watch. Mm-hmm. But I'm looking, they was freezing cold while they was eating hot stuff. So I was like, well, y'all should be regulated, you know. But man. So for starting your own show, man, what's been some challenges with Taylor Eats?
Bro, so when I first started shooting season 1, I think the biggest thing for me is I was having to do everything myself. And I didn't realize, like, production is a lot. You need, bro, you need roles to fill, bro. You need somebody to help with the camera, to press record at the time. Like, you know, I don't got the setup that you got yet, man. So it's like, I literally just had a camera with my mic attached to it, you know, my camera on a tripod, and I had a light. That's all I had. So I had to, and I had my monitor too, so I had to walk behind the camera, press start, and then, you know, I just run back in front of the camera, then I do my intro. Yeah, it was just a lot, bro. So
trust me.
Yeah.
I definitely understand.
Yeah, bro. So having to like do everything myself behind the camera, as well as try to focus on being on camera talent, that definitely man, they caught me off guard, but you know, I persisted, you know, until I succeeded, man. That was a lot though, for sure.
How do you keep yourself motivated and driven?
Man, good question, bro. For me, I just think about the ultimate goal that I want to reach, and I understand that life just comes with challenges, you know.
Yeah.
So I tell myself nothing that is easy is worth having. So, you know, it's supposed to be a hard journey for you, man. It's supposed to be tough. It's supposed to be challenges, but the success is determined based off of how you push past it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what keeps me motivated, bro. I think about the ultimate goal. Ultimately, this dream right here, I'm actually living this dream, you know, like currently, bro, like being on this podcast and being able to do, you know, a show called Taylor Eats, being able to just chop it up with people like yourself, bro, that also is doing some amazing things. That's the ultimate goal, you know. And I think that the more that I grow from those challenges that I have, bro, you know, it just strengthens the vision that that I'm ultimately going to have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you could see yourself 10, 15 years from now, where would you like to see yourself with Taylor Eats, tailor-made imaging, like the whole Taylor Productions? What like where do you see yourself?
Man, okay, my visions are strong, bro. Tailor-made images is going to be the umbrella of it all. Underneath tailor-made images, that's going to produce Taylor Eats and also Taylor to Create, my my personal social media brand, and also that's going to that's going to help produce other, I guess other type of productions that people want to put on too. So I kind of think about, Tyler Perry Studios, Netflix, like Lionsgate Entertainment, like how all these major companies are doing it. I'm kind of just taking, ripping the page out their book and trying to build tailor-made images that way too. So I want to say 10, 15 years from now, bro, it's going to be a successful running company. One person I look up to is Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
I'm following Kevin Hart heavy, bro. Like how he does his...
Man, that nigga's a clone.
Stuff. Yeah, bro, it's crazy, bro. Like
I'm convinced that Kevin Hart is a clone, bro.
He got Heartbeat Productions, as well as being like, he's in front and behind the camera. So that's something that I wanted to do. Something I've always wanted to do, right? So I started off behind the camera with tailor-made images. And then 2019, I was like, okay, let me try TikTok out. Found out I love that. So I started to train myself to be more in front of the camera, right? And then recently, last year of December 2023, I started doing stand-up comedy for the first time.
Yeah, we got. Trust me, we finna get into a bunch of stuff because we ain't done yet. But because I done seen this dude on stage roaring like a lion in front of some random folks.
I saw that too.
Yeah, I seen it, fella. I don't know.
It was crazy, bro.
My man's in the musical.
In the musical, bro.
Yeah.
I was in the musical.
Doing stand-up comedy. Like, well, we gonna get to it. I'm just trying to get your little pathway going on so I can...
right now I'm putting in the reps, bro. I'm exercising right now, man. I feel confident enough behind the camera to where I can finally be in front of the camera.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, bro.
And I think that's me. Like, I would love to do stand-up comedy.
Do it. I told you since...
and I know, man, but my thing...
When we was at the waterfall shoot, I would tell you, I was like, bro, you should do stand-up, man. The funniest thing, I use it to this day, bro. I just stole it from you, brother. But every time I'm on shoots now, bro, every time, like, I always tell them, hey, if something happens, I got your fault insurance.
Your fault insurance.
I still use that.
We got your fault insurance.
Something happens, it's your fault. That's all I get. And I always get laughs from that, bro. So
and I'm
shout out to XL, bro.
I'm telling you, hey, somebody told me that, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
I
do it, bro.
But yeah, I might do some stand up comedy. I know I got a couple films that I matter of fact, I was just talking about my film Gideon, whatever. So, and I was talking about this a couple weeks ago with Dr. Richardson, but I wrote out a film. It's a Bible story about Gideon where God had told him something. You know what I mean? God had told him, hey, you're going to bring these tribes down, all of them, you're going to bring them down by your hand. And Gideon, he's like, you sure that's me? He's like, God, I come from a lesser tribe and I'm not even one of the big dogs in my tribe. You sure you're talking to the right dude? And he's like, yeah, you. He's like, okay, give me a sign. If this is what you have for me, make the ground wet, make the mat dry. God showed him this, and then he's like, okay, that was pretty impressive. This time I want you to make the mat dry and make the ground, you know what I mean, like switch it up. But I wrote my own little short film to where I kind of tried to take that and put it into like gang language. And I think instead of Gideon, the dude's named Gilbert.
Yeah.
So, or Gil. So I think we're gonna talk about that one offline
for sure.
About you playing in that one. But yeah, man, how are you able to get into a musical?
Yeah, bro.
In today's age.
Yeah. First and foremost, I say God, man. You know, I thank you, God, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm so grateful to do everything that I dreamed of doing, bro. Like, I'm literally living out my childhood dreams. And then some, you know what I'm saying? So what led me to the musical is, it's like everything, I feel like God is playing chess, bro. You know what I'm saying? God is playing chess, man. So
how many times do y'all probably don't. I always say God is a master chess player.
Yeah.
Can't nobody be that many steps ahead of him. Yeah. Like, man, don't get me going in that.
No, everything happens for a reason, bro. And I think that's one of the reasons that you asked me earlier, bro, like, how am I able to, you know, I guess have that gratitude and just how am I able to wake up so happy every single day. I think it's just more so thinking about how profound, like, think about this, bro. It's so profound that I was a kid, walked up to you, and I was like, oh, snap, you know, you shooting, asking you all these questions. And then fast forward some years later, we here now.
On
you know
the
what
podcast.
Bro, like, everything happens for a reason, bro.
Yeah,
and so,
definitely.
You know, had I not done that, you know, who knows what would have happened, bro. But the moment you step into what you think you're supposed to do or you follow your mindset, bro, I think everything happens for you and not to you, bro, at the end of the day, bro. So everything unfolds for you how it's supposed to unfold. You just got to trust God and understand, like, this is the journey that I'm meant to go down. I'm stepping into my purpose. And what it may look like to you may be different than, you know, what God got planned for you, bro. But, you know, ultimately, man, everything's going to work itself out. The ups and the downs, like, literally everything happens for a reason, bro. That's so profound.
Man, come on now. You talking on the pod today. You talking on the pod because I truly believe that, man. Me and my boy, we always talk about how we never understand the ways of God and how He moves,
and
why it's not for us to understand. The Word tells us say, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding.
Yeah.
But in all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path.
For sure.
And if you just allow Him to direct your path and you be obedient and walk the way that you're supposed to walk.
For sure.
Becoming famous, becoming wealthy, becoming rich, and all of that stuff, that's just a side effect of obedience.
Yes, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, if you just continue to stay strong, hold on, don't give up. Like, tell somebody about what, like, how has that played a role in your life of just not giving up?
Man, here. I mean, look where I'm at now, you know what I'm saying? The musical, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was about to say, so what led me to the musical is, like, comedy. I started improv last year. And all this has happened in less than a year. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's crazy because I started improv October. It was after my birthday, so it was October of last year when I started improv. Just to, you know, I knew I wanted to get into stand-up comedy, right? So at this time, I'm not even thinking about a musical. I'm just thinking about stand-up comedy. How can I get on stage? I started improv in October, and then 2 months later in December, that led me to getting on stage for the first time ever, which was crazy. Had a standing ovation my first time doing stand-up. And then, like, that was, like, when I knew, I was like, yeah, this is it. This is what this was meant to happen. And then I met some amazing people through stand-up. And then everything came full circle. And I had my first musical last weekend.
Wow. So you already had a performance.
For the musical?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already had it. It was last weekend.
Why you ain't let a brother know, man?
No, it was like spur of the moment for real. I didn't like.
Because I'm saying I did.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all look at Josh with his little Medea mic on. Got it taped to his. He had a little microphone taped to his face and stuff.
It was crazy. It was like I found out about the musical like 3 weeks prior.
Yeah.
So shout out to Emma Supika. I hope I said it right. But yeah, so shout out to Emma, man. She said, I got this production that I'm putting on called East Nashville Facebook page. I want you and a couple of people from my improv team, you know, to be a part of it. I said, okay, cool. And then literally 3 weeks after that, this past weekend, we did the musical, bro. So
That's
cool.
wild. I'm telling y'all, man. Cool. Dude, Josh Taylor he's doing it.
Yeah,
he's doing it.
I appreciate you. I think now I'm in a phase. I'm transparent enough to tell myself that I'm trying to build my confidence up. I think that's the biggest thing now. Trying to build my confidence up. I'm still building myself. I think it's a never-ending thing.
Now, is it your confidence in just a general aspect of life, or is it just like industry specific?
I think just life, life in general. I think I'm a young man of 26 years old, bro, and recently I've had to understand that my life is my life, and God placed the certain obstacles I've been through for a reason, and it's not for me to question it. And so I'm appreciative of everything that I'm able to do now, because of that.
So, first time on the show.
Yeah.
But this is what we're going to do. This or that.
Okay.
And since we got the man, Mr. Taylor Eats himself.
Appreciate you.
We got to get him with this or that, right?
Yeah.
So you ready? So, would you rather use your hands or a fork and knife to eat pizza?
Hands. You a serial killer if you using forks and knives, man. Come on, brother. What's going on with that?
He's a serial killer.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Now, I'm going to tell you, if you ever go on a date and they cut the crust off of a pizza, run.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. Yeah. No, that's crazy.
All right. Sweet or sour?
Sweet.
Okay.
Sweet for sure.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Brunch or dinner?
Brunch.
Okay. Eat out every day or cook every single meal?
Cook every single meal. Cook. Yeah. It ain't nothing like cooking your own food, bro.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
I'm just starting to get into cooking myself. Now me, on the grill, I can do stuff on the grill.
Yeah.
In the kitchen, I'm stuck at chicken tenders right now.
God dang, just chicken tenders, brother?
Chicken tenders. Hey, my chicken tenders are fire.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to try it out then.
Honey garlic chicken wings or buffalo chicken wings?
Honey garlic, for sure.
Okay. Give up on onions for the rest of your life or give up on garlic for the rest of your life?
Garlic. I'll give up on garlic. I'm not really a garlic person.
What?
I ain't a garlic person. Yeah, I ain't a garlic person.
Garlic is good for your memory, your brain, I think, or your eyes. One of them. It's horrible to have a podcast and you giving out wrong information.
Yeah. I need to fact check that, y'all.
Fact check. Don't fact check it because y'all gonna see I'm lying to y'all.
In the comments, actually,
sir.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So we got a couple more. Ice cream cone or ice cream cup?
Ice cream cone. Oh, them cones be hidden. Them cones
All right. Hold on. Okay. So which one? Waffle cone or like the traditional cone?
Traditional cone. I like the traditional cone.
The little flaky one?
They taste good, bro. They taste good. Waffle cones taste fire too.
So me personally, that was one of the best memories growing up.
Yeah.
Was going to McDonald's and getting the kitty cone.
Yep.
You know what I mean? 50 cents back in the day.
Yeah,
See,
for sure. This is like $1.29 now, bro. It's $1.29 for an ice cream cone.
Bro, 50 cents back in the day. I'm telling you.
That's ridiculous.
All right. Go vegan forever or only eat meat forever?
Go vegan. That's easy. That's easy. Bro.
Last one. Eat too much or not enough?
I'm gonna say eat too much.
Ooh, this is a dangerous man.
Yeah. I'm gonna say eat too much, man.
He's a dangerous man.
Yeah.
No, because I eat too much. Well, y'all see what happened.
Funny, bro.
Y'all see what happened when
you slimming down though, man. You used to be bigger back then, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm
I was 331 at my max. Yeah, but now I got on. I'm 285.
285.
285.
Damn, you a
People still don't really believe that, but
You 100 pounds bigger than me, bro.
And 10 years older than you.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You 36?
Yes, sir.
Dang, it's crazy, bro.
Don't say dang like that.
Nah, this dope though. I didn't know you was that.
Yeah.
I was trying to put a finger on. I was like, man, how you've never told me your age before. So I'm like, how old is this?
Because it ain't your business.
How old is this dude? That's dope.
I'm 36. I'll be 37 in October.
Wow. Oh yeah, your birthday's in October.
Yes, sir.
What, October what?
17.
17? Mm-hmm. Libra gang. See, look, it's everything happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? October 3rd. Shout out to your Libras out there.
I knew I liked this fella.
Mm-hmm. Everything happened for a reason, brother.
Man, so as we wrap this thing on up, man, for somebody that may see this and say we got a little young gamer in his room that's wishing he could get behind a camera or in front of a camera, wishing he could be in a musical or wish he could be on improv, something, man, like what's some advice, what's some life lessons, plural, life lessons and some nuggets that they can keep with them along their journey?
Man. I'll say be persistent, number one. Be persistent. Don't give up. And whatever the voices tell you to do it. For sure. And I'm looking at the camera when I say this because I want you to look, eye contact. Whatever your voice is saying, do it. Because that's 9 times out of 10, that's God speaking through you. And just whatever you're going through, if it is tough, I need you to understand that it's going to be okay. You're going to get through it. And on the other side of this fence that you're on, it's this world of limitless potential, and understand that there's no box. I think that a lot of people will try to put you in a box and just say, you can only jump to this certain extent, right? But I had to understand that there is no box. You create your own box. Mm-hmm. Your mindset. It could be a 2-way thing, right? So you could either tell yourself, I can only jump this high, or you could tell yourself, oh, there is no box, there is no ceiling. I could go as high as possible. So I think if you have that mindset, you're gonna achieve everything you want to do, for sure. So it's just pushing past that limited mindset and have a spirit of abundance, and trust God, believe in God for sure. That's the biggest thing that I'll definitely say that's going to help you get to help you achieve everything you want to achieve, for sure.
How important do you think faith is for a journey like this?
It's important, bro. It's highly important. I don't really see this happening without faith, because I think you got to have faith to believe. You gotta have faith to get to where you want to get to. Because if you already knew, I tell myself this all the time. I think if you already knew what you were gonna accomplish, what's the point of working hard for it?
That's the Bible there, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. If you know what is coming, ain't no need to hope for it.
For sure. So it's like, man, the fact that I got the possibility, not even possibility. I have I'm able to wake up every single day and just have another crack at it. That's amazing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are waking up in harsher conditions than you are, right? A lot of people waking up homeless, trying to figure out where the next meal is coming from. And the fact that I was kind of at that point for a small amount of time and I'm here now, faith has gotten me here.
You're looking good, brother.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man, for real. And I think everything has gotten me to this point that I want to achieve now. Like, this is literally the vision that I had 5 years ago. I remember I was homeless, dropped out of school. I had sold my camera equipment. I think you may remember that story. I sold my camera equipment at the I pawned it for like $900, right? It's crazy, right? But I was struggling. I didn't really know.
That would make somebody cry, y'all.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what I was doing at that time, but I knew the vision that I had, and I remember sleeping in my car. I had a pickup truck at the time. It was a Ford Ranger 2001. Slept in the back of the pickup truck.
I remember that one.
Looking up at the ceiling, and I was like, man, one day I'm gonna do this, and this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now God has awarded me like tenfold. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing exactly what I said I was gonna do when I was at my lowest point, mentally, emotionally, and everything. And and now I'm just on the up and up, bro. So all that is a product of God and the faith that I had, But obviously, what do they say? Work. Is it work without faith is dead? I don't know.
Faith without work.
First, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
faith without work is dead.
Okay, faith without work.
You can believe it. You could think about it, hope for it. But if you don't do nothing to get it going, it's just a dead dream.
For sure. And you got to put the work in, bro. I realize it's hard to work on yourself. Like, I have so much appreciation for people like yourself that are actively getting in front of the camera and choosing to follow that itch that they have, follow that dream that they have, because people don't understand. Like, it really is uncomfortable being in front of the camera for real.
Yeah, definitely.
It feels like people are looking at you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what it feels like, right? So me being able to do social media, when I first started social media, I was like highly uncomfortable, but now I've got more confident in front of the camera, and I'm still new at this, right? But it's like, I think the reason why I'm able to talk so confidently now and be more comfortable is because I did the work back in 2019 when I first started making skits and everything, just trying stuff out. So I used to be scared to talk. I used to freeze up in front of people. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Believe it or not, I did.
Right, but really?
Yeah, I used to freeze up in front of people. It was
I'm
bad.
telling you, buddy came straight up to me. Hey, yo, my man.
Yeah. But all that is just a product of like just working hard and pushing past those limited beliefs, bro. So
yeah,
that was long-winded, but I feel like
that's it. It was necessary.
It's so much, bro.
It's necessary.
So and like I said, I could talk for hours, bro. I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting for this moment, bro.
So, bro, please tell the folks, man, where can they find you at?
Oh, man. Y'all can find me on Instagram, taylor.made.images. Y'all can find me the YouTube, Taylor Eats. That's my Taylor Eats show. So YouTube is just Taylor Eats, pretty much everything lowercase, no spaces. And then on TikTok, it's Tailored, TAYLORED, the number 2, and create. So that's my platform, my social media platform when it comes to just me creating stuff like that.
Yes, sir. Bro, well, look, man. Well, we coming to an end up, man. What's the message you want to tell the folks, man?
Oh, man.
I know you already done gave them some gems and stuff, man, but like, so let me ask you this question. I know for me, mine is a little different.
Yeah.
The day, we never know when you gonna go and be on with the Lord. But I know everybody stand over you and tell you how much of a good person that you are, how great of a dad and how great of a husband and all of this, all the good accolades that people give you once you land in the pine box. You telling your story, what is your story that you would want people to know while you land in that box?
2008. In 2008, I witnessed the passing of my mom, right? And I'm finna wrap it up, right? I'm finna show you how kind of bow tie this, right? Witnessed the passing of my mom, which was tough for me for sure, and that helped me realize that life is just, you can just kind of go like that, and you got to really appreciate those moments while you have them. And for me, I would say the biggest thing that I have that anyone else has is their perspective. And I'm grateful for platforms like this and people like yourself who wants to help and actively get their story out to the people, because I think that my perspective is my lived experience, right? So how I think, how I view things, just how my mindset is, and how I act is a direct correlation to how I grew up and the things that I've experienced. And yours is the same, you know what I'm saying? Like the relationship you had, with your older brother, right?
Yes, sir.
And, prayers go out to him and still, the family and everything like that, man. And your lived experience, you been in the army, like all this stuff is a combination of how you think now. All that led you to here. You know what I'm saying? So I think like me landing, when I do go out, man, I want to be remembered as the person who chose to share his perspective with the world. That's been my ultimate goal. Share my perspective with the world and tell people like it's okay to feel how you feel, because at the end of the day, we all human. And I think that the world we live in now with social media, people tell you got to be tough. They tell you how you need to live your life. And ultimately, we all human beings at the end of the day. It's okay to feel because that's what makes you human, right? So the fact that I'm able to pinch myself right now, oh, that hurts, that shows me I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have this life to do something with. And a lot of people just don't have that. They're not blessed with that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not gonna say blessed, but a lot of people they grow up in such more unfortunate circumstances that we do. So, the fact that I'm able to share my platform and share my story with the people, I want people to know that, y'all are human. And I want y'all to feel every single thing that's coming. You know what I'm saying? Everything, the ups and downs, feel all that. Feel the lows. If you are hurting, if you're crying, feel those moments, because ultimately that too, this too shall pass. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Bible says, bro. So being able to feel the ups as well, like, it's just a up and down experience. So I love the fact that I'm able to live this experience with dope people, and my perspective is all I got. So Tailor-Made Images started from me understanding that, me sharing my perspective with other people. I want you to step in front of my lens, and I want you to tell your experience the best way you know how, because only you can tell it that way. You know what I'm saying? So how are you able to tell your story to the people, and what are you able to say to the people? So I think that all that stuff like really matters, bro. Just being human and having a lived experience, bro. I want people to know, like, whatever you feel, and whatever you want to do it, because you only got one life, bro. So I'm 26 and I got this mindset. I'm looking to see what's gonna happen when I turn 30.
Right. I'm interested to see you in this future, man. I'm gonna see if I could try to get you. I'm gonna have my guy Walter Buck. He's coming on one of my episodes, man. But he's acting in Hollywood. He's in these big movies now, and I think that'll be a good connect for you to talk to him. You know what I mean? If he couldn't plug in nowhere, at least, you know what I mean, just to pull some knowledge from him.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know what I mean? Because that's what this is all about. You know what I mean? Networking and really just sharing experiences.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, man, I appreciate you for stopping by, man.
For sure, bro.
I definitely appreciate you for stopping by.
This is tough, bro. This is tough.
Y'all, I appreciate y'all for coming by, listening again to episode number 4. Man, I'm trying. Yeah,
I want to say one thing, man, just before we end. I want to give a shout out to you, man.
Yes, sir.
XL Images, bro. XL Productions, bro. It's XL Pro Studios. I want to make sure I get it right.
So, yeah, it's XL Production Studios. But yeah, I just, instead of production, I just go Pro Studio.
For sure. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. XL Production Studios. I'm gonna put some respect on it. I want to say, I want to speak some life into you, bro, and just let you know, like, you are an amazing person. You know what I'm saying? And you done some dope things, bro. And the fact that you're able to have this platform and just be uncomfortable with being in front of the camera and doing something that really isn't really normal, but that's the process of the growth that you have, bro. And it's been a privilege knowing you this long, bro. Like I said, like, God is just playing chess in both of our lives, bro. So even though I don't know too much about your personal life, I think we still are able to appreciate the impact that we play in both of our lives.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So being able to do this, bro, and the things that you have accomplished back then, and the ups and downs that you've had, bro, like, all that is your experience, but it's made you stronger. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you for having me on, bro, and I'm glad that you're able to keep rocking with this, man. And y'all book him, bro. Y'all book him. Book him, man.
Holla at your boy. I'm
bro.
ready to work.
Yeah. So on a business level, professional level, and just a personal level, bro, it's an honor to know you, bro.
Man, I appreciate it.
For sure.
Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated, man. Thank you again.
For sure.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, family, I appreciate y'all for stopping by to another episode of YoungMinded, the podcast, where we really just take a deep dive into the world of entrepreneurship, faith, and just simply life as a whole. All right. Once again, we want to thank our guest today for stopping by, Mr. Joshua Taylor. Mr. Taylor Eats himself. All right. And we'll see y'all next week. Love y'all.